Okay, welcome back to another Cool Loser Tech video. These are the best apps of the week, so let's do it to it.
Well, what do you know? It's the Cool Loser for show. Here on Cool Loser Tech, let's start the show.
Alright, let's get it on with this amazing application here that S4 only can feature, and now it is all available for all of our Android devices. It's called I. Control your Android with your eyes. It'll let you play and pause videos, scroll, and swipe through different pages, and all you gotta do is calibrate. And you see the begin calibration, and if you have a front-facing camera, keep it away 14 inches away from your face, and when you're ready you want to follow the dot so the camera can read your eyes so it knows how to scroll. And then here you want to practice opening your eyes as wide as you can, just like super wide, and then once it's calibrated you're just gonna be wowed of how amazing this application works. You're gonna have to test this out for yourself, so go do it to it. And this application is called Pop's Lockscreen. Now let's turn it off, turn it back on, and we are greeted here with that jelly bean lock screen. As you see, go into your camera and to unlock, you will see a little turtle right there trying to climb out of the sand, and you can actually unpin it. It will allow you to choose and see different kind of GIF animations in your lock screen. And here's a different one right now. And you'll see we got this one, and you'll see a whole bunch that you'll be able to choose from. You can thumb up and you go into this little section right here. It looks pretty cool, so go try it out for yourself. Next app, called Buzz Launcher. Right now you're looking at Buzz Launcher. As you see, this is one of the many backgrounds and icons and different type of things that you can do with it. It's really cool. Pop up in different little area. You get that, you know, jelly bean type of feel, which is kind of stock. Going to see widgets. So instead of having a whole bunch of widgets scrolling through, let's see +2. Click on here, you'll see 2. If there's like 10 of them, you'll see them all in one folder. Also in the app drawer settings, you can click on this little menu thing, and you'll be prompted in here where it shows app widgets, home packs, icons, wallpapers, and staff pics. And you can see that you got your recent applications here. Instead of searching through everything in there, you can just slide this over and get back into your apps. And what's cool about it is that you can also make folders inside your app drawer. So there's all my root applications in here. Clicking on here and dragging it over in there, and you make it so there's the folder quickly and made. If you want to just drag it out, it comes out. There's going to be a lot of settings in here that I'm not going to be able to go to. Sorting, new folder, hide applications, manage applications, grid size, so you can change the grid sizes in there, and there's a 6x6 type of look there. And then go to the Buzz settings, and we get into the actual settings for this application. This launcher has gestures. Swipe up with 2 fingers. I get the official dock that will stay there all the time, and I have the ability to hide it. If you don't want to swipe up to open your app drawer, you can do the double tapping and enable it to do different ways. This launcher also allows you to customize each screen page, and there's a different page right here as you see icons right there moving on. And now I have a completely different one on my 3rd page. All these are functional. You can tap right here in the Play Store. I added a little widget here where it's my browser shortcuts. When you discover something new, it'll tell you, hey, this is how you do it. Go through the whole bunch of staff pics that people customize. Like if I want that one, click on it, and you can choose if you want it to replace your whole entire pages or just do a brand new page into there. So let's do add 3rd page and my 4th page. And you will also run into cool little widgets that it has. And obviously here we have different buttons we can click on. I can't really go through all the settings. And just the last thing that I can remember at this moment, you can actually share and upload your type of look that you made. For example, if I made this and it's not found on there, I can share this, which you guys can download the same home screen that I have, which is really cool. Next up, we have Pi Control, and this application is for the rooted users. This is probably going to be the best feature used for a Nexus device, because you know we have on-screen buttons instead of the capacitive down here buttons where you click on it. If you have the ability to hide these, custom ROM that sometimes lets you hide your navigation, you see now it's full on screen. Now how do I go back? I can't without having something. And now watch this. I have options right here to go back. Here's my menu. Here's all my recent application. There's my home. So I'll go on home. Jumps right to home. Now when you first start this application, it doesn't have any of this. You have to customize it to exactly how you want to, and it's so simple. And I'm just going to go into back to Pi. All the options are very straightforward. Activation areas width, if you want it to be more wide. If you want the clock on or off, you see that's on, off, no clock. And you can see the first button. If going right here is the home. Now if I go into here, here are the applications, you know, you can set for, and go into your tools, you'll see you get the disable, as in nothing will happen on that area. Go home, task back, and now go here. Now we got the back button right there. Now this is the second long click. Google Keep is my little note service. If I hold it long on there, it'll open up an application, Google Keep. Same with the second button, Task, and then it goes down and then down the list to the second level, which is the ones out here, and it's very simple and very useful. So you can do it from the left side as well if you want to do left-handed, right-handed, or wherever your thumb's gonna land. Awesome must-have application for people who want to full screen their phone. So if you love it, then go do it to it. Next up we have Pop's Messenger. Pop's Messenger is a cool new way of getting pop notifications, text messages. Like if I text you and you get a text message, you're gonna get a greeting with one of these type of pop messengers. And this application can replace my stock messenger, and we get this type of look here. Go into my settings, and in my settings you'll see you'll be able to turn them on for different notifications. Let's say for text messages, if you want it for Gmail, Facebook, Instagram, Gtalks, and one more, which calendar. So you get different pop-ups. Send me a message, press hi. I do have my other SMS, and here is the new message, how I would receive it. New message, and we see the little spiral type of look to it. You'll be able to set each person texting you with a certain different pop-up greeting. Click it on here, open it up right to it, and respond. And then obviously here we got different emojis and GIFs that you can set up for. And clicking into your menu and going to your settings, you see be able to manage a little bit more things in here. It's really cool. I didn't show you all the animations it has, but you know, you can do that on your own, so go do it to it. Here next we have Wakelock. This application is perfect for the people who want to know why your phone does not go to sleep at certain times. Because you know, when you're using an application, or you know, you just text messaging, you don't lock your screen, you set it there. The lock screen is supposed to be set for default as in like 30 seconds or a minute, and if it doesn't shut off, why is that? If you want to know why, this application can show you which applications are consuming the battery and what are stopping your phone from locking, how much battery usage everything works, what apps use what. Clicking on it, we'll go into the app info. You can open the application or go to the Play Store and update it or uninstall it from there. Going into this little batch area, you can see which ones are running at this moment. And you can go by the ABC mode. Going into this little section here, refresh, and go into the settings. This is to show system processes, show empty wake lock, and then let's go back. You're going to have to run this application for a couple hours or days to find out what is the most application that's running and using your battery and causing it to not turn off. So it has lots of different kind of helps for you. So go try it out for yourself. Next up we have the Amazon Appstore. So Amazon Appstore is not on the Play Store. It is separately, and you have to download it from their browsers. They give one free paid game or application a day. Today's free app of the day, you can see Touch Donut Hockey. So I can click into it and read more about it, see screenshots. And if you didn't know that Amazon Appstore has its own applications that sometimes Play Store doesn't even carry. So it's kind of cool seeing two different markets that you can choose different applications from. And you can scroll on and see what's the next featured apps and games. Now you can see bestsellers, games, and new releases. It's not supposed to replace Play Store. It's just another way of finding great games and applications. And you know, if you're an Amazon user and you got points for those, or you know, as in money to you redeem and use them, App Store is the way to go. Sometimes you'll see dollar games or even $10 programs in there. I think it's really cool of Amazon. And let's go into your menu, store, home, all categories, subscriptions, my application. So if you go into my applications, you'll see on my device I have not installed any, and there's app updates if you did, and then go into the cloud and you will see that these are a whole bunch of the other ones that I've downloaded in the past. I hope a lot of you guys can download it. I'll put a link down below where you can click on it and try to get this application for yourself in case you can't search it. Next up we have Android Music. Now those of you guys who remember the old 2.3 gingerbread music player, this is what it is. So you can see you got all your little musics here in alphabetical order, and it's very minimal and simple, and I actually really do like that because it's very easy to search through and go into, and you can see all your songs. I just go through all my songs real quickly, like if I wanted to play this song, and if you have an album photo cover and everything, there's your little settings. Here's your repeat all songs, and just repeat the song, more information in there. If you guys missed this old type of look to it, now you can have it again. But then again, old devices and older versions of Android already have this, so it's nothing new. But some of us like old, so there it is. Go try it out for yourself. Next up, we have Sidewalk Buddy. It's for the people who text and walk at the same time. And they're trying to make it illegal in certain areas because a lot of people actually crash into things, go into traffic, and actually end up killing themselves. So it's not a great idea to text and walk if you're not a pro at it. But if you absolutely can't resist text and walking at the same time, maybe this application might help you. And before I show you a little video of how it works, going into here, you'll be able to choose how big you want the window. So it starts very small. It's a teeny little screen, and this is to make it basically full screen and half screen. So keep aspect ratio, and you can see which way you want it to zoom if you want the camera to be zooming in. So in case I'm gonna fall into a pothole, run off the street, trip over things, I won't. Move it around, press stop to stop the camera. Now watch how simple this works. And that's how it's done, son. If you like it, go try it out for yourself. And last but not least, we have ScoreKeeper. This is a very simple ScoreKeeper, but I happen to like it. Now, those of you guys who know that I like disc golfing, this is the way I keep track of my friends and my scores. Now, this ScoreKeeper doesn't have fancy things where you input your golf course or anything like that, but it's just a ScoreKeeper, as in, you know, adding your numbers and minusing your numbers to keep tracks of how long you've been going between. Going to a new, and we can create unnames, and let's add a person, press next, and now however you already have. And you could also add them by contacts, you see there. And let's click on this guy, you can move him up. And next, you just have to press start game. And to make sure everything is gonna go right, you wanna go into save a game. So in case something messes up, just press save. And so right here, we see, as we scroll, we see the different names right here. Let's say I get a birdie on my disc golf, just enter 2, and press OK. The next one, he said he hit a 3, and the next guy hit a 6. Say I hit a 3. And down here, as you see, it's giving us the full total of how much we've had. And you also have a start timer here, and it's just a really friendly, easy application to use. And there you have it. These were the best apps of the week brought up Google Play and the browser, which is the Amazon App Store. And as always, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to spread the word of the Cool Loser. Hope you enjoy them. This is one application that I April Fooled you guys with. Other than that, have a safe one. See you guys later.